What's up, lollipops, and welcome back to straight away the next part of Final Fantasy XVI. In the last part, we saw the Phoenix fighting Ifrit. It all kind of went bad. Pretty much everyone died, and it seemed to be orchestrated by Annabelle. Was it Annabelle? Rosfield, the wife of the Alwyn or Elwyn. Elwyn. I'm bad with names, as you can tell. We're gonna be continuing on, and in this part, we should make it to the part where I got to on my Twitch, and so this will be the last part where I already know what's kind of gonna happen because I did already play it on Twitch. If you do want to see my first time experiences, I will be streaming them on Twitch. Like I said before, the description will have a link to my Twitch, and I'll also have a link to the playlist. But hopefully from the rest of the playlist now we will have even if it's not, if you don't want to come and see Twitch, it will still be my first experience with it as it'll be uploaded from Twitch. So let's get into it. This is just telling me that I've got more abilities.
Something that can do this.
They don't. Only the girl holding its leash.
I'm gonna need to make a, like I'd said at the end of the last stream, I'm gonna need to make sure I put the right thumbnails on things, because the thumbnail I had for last episodes probably won't make sense now, but it'll make sense for this episode, at least.
All the old trails are gone. It'll be hell finding a way out.
Do you think a retreating army and their dominant will fare any better?
So many items lying about. I suppose with the ground being torn up, that makes sense.
By the flames.
Pure carnage of Titan and Shiva. I should probably read what like strength tonics do. I didn't look. Invulnerability. It's why I like Sims. Okay. As well. Increases attack power, increases defense. 10 seconds, 90 seconds. Interesting. Might use some of them. I didn't use any of them originally, but I don't see why not. I just didn't know what they were, so I weren't using them. Maybe a good idea. Oh, to slap a strength potion on while we stagger an enemy would probably be a good shout.
So, Titan has knocked the fight out of our Iron Blood friends. Where are the rest of them? That can't be the main host.
Wait. Our fortunes have turned, Sergeant. It's her.
The dominant? Are you certain?
The crystalline orthodox is a backwards faith. For a
Ooh, oh, I don't think we got Shiva before, did we? The Warden of Ice, whose appearance on the battlefield makes her enemy's blood run cold. The Ironblood sent Shiva against the Republican forces in the Nysa Defile, where she dueled against Titan, the Icon of Earth. Those within whom sleeps the power of the Icon, though they look and think no differently to any other man or woman, they can not only cast elemental magics without a crystal, but also transform forms into beasts at world-shattering strength at any moment, a quality for which they are honoured, worshipped, and feared by the realm. The bastards. A unit of Imperial Army assassins tasked with taking the head of the Iron Kingdom's dominant, Warden of Ice and Vessel for Icon Shiva. All of its members, including its leader, Taima, are bearers, branded men pressed into servitude for their ability to wield magic. Right, so the people who have things on their cheeks are branded, and so that means they are serving like the Empire, because they have magic. Right, okay. I didn't read these. Bearers forced to fight for the nations that enslaved them, able to cast powerful magics yet entirely disposable, they are often placed on the front lines in battle or assigned to highly dangerous scouting or assassination missions. A deep arid valley located in the eastern part of the Dalkmakian Republic. During the Battle of the Twin Realms 865, it was the site of repeated skirmishes as the Iron Kingdom attempted to make incursions into Dalmakian territory. The fighting forces of the Iron Kingdom, ultimate command rests with the king, whose issue orders directly to the commanders of each of his battalions. Ironblood soldiers generally prefer heavy clubs and great axes over swords and other light weapons. This rather brutal approach is indicative of their overall attitude, which has earned them the reputation of the continent as savage, if somewhat primitive warriors. Okay.
people. In the
Getting a
Iron
little bit of
Kingdom,
extra.
they teach that dominants are unclean aberrations, born of blackest sin. Only their priests are allowed to perform the rites of priming. And I see many.
Is it going to tell me what the rites of priming is? No, I was kind of hoping it would tell me what that meant.
Quickly.
Now, right away, I was looking at her like, she looks like a familiar face, doesn't she? Very pretty. I don't quite know what prime means. Like, if that just means turn into the icon.
What Alvation Naukin, Alad Scully asked.
Let this be the end.
And her name is Shiva.
Avis, care to kill some iron blood?
Gladly.
Sometimes I forget the dodge button isn't circle.
Understood.
As you can see. No, I want to attack her. They'll deal with them. There we go, we actually got it. Sometimes the dodge just doesn't come in quick enough. And sometimes the dodge just doesn't dodge. And sometimes you just don't get the parry with the dodge. Oh, I got two in a row. So here we have Stonekin Tonic, but we don't seem to have we don't seem to have the damage one, which I was kind of hoping to have.
Orders, Sergeant! Stop talking and move!
Just run.
Fucking icons. Icon? She's not even fully primed.
I assume Prime does just mean transformed. She's doing a lot more damage to me. What's happening? Why am I stuck in a corner? Move! I didn't have this much trouble the first time round. I'm pretty sure I only used 2 potions.
This time.
I will not have their blood on my hands.
Move! I'll just use the other potion at this point, genuinely. Like, what is happening? It's because I keep sometimes pressing circle to dodge. Come on, I must near the stagger. I am near the stagger. You know what, if I take it... If I was gonna say, if I take a death here, I take a death here. There we go, I was gonna take the death if I had to. I wasn't using a high potion. That went a lot worse than the first attempt did, honestly. Just sometimes I feel like it's hard to see, especially with it being white, it's hard to see the dodge. But you get 4 potions back, so that's just, it's fine. I mean, I didn't realize I got high potions as well. I also would have just used the high potions, just in case, but... Any new information?
Is she dead?
I don't think so.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Yep. I mean, right away I looked at her and I went, this looks like Jill to me. But you know what? I'm now questioning, how did she become an icon? I thought you had to be born an icon.
Not you. Not here.
Although it doesn't really specify it's from birth. No, it does specify it's from birth.
Bloody do it then.
Because it said that my dad was born before his dad died, so he couldn't become the icon. So how could she have been an icon if it wasn't from birth? Also, R.I.P.
We've got company, Wyvern.
Bye.
What are you doing?
Lord Hideaway!
Get your ass over here and help me with these bastards!
Give me a second. Putting the lady out of harm's way.
Sorry, Jill. What is wrong with you, Wyvern?
Dominant. I know her.
Know her? Look around you! Do you think any of these animals care? I need you here!
I'm here. What are you whinging at? I love doing these wee combo attacks. They're so good. Easy. Cleared. No damage.
Now that that's done, I won't ask you again, Wyvern. Take her head so we can be done with this.
So like right here, the music's a lot louder than their voice.
I can't.
And that's a game issue. And then it's quiets down.
Betray the Holy Empire?
Betray? I don't recall ever pledging allegiance to your Emperor. My service may have been bought with this brand, but not my loyalty. I just fight to survive.
And then we just go straight into a battle with this guy, which I wasn't expecting.
Empire will have our heads if we return empty-handed. So if you won't take hers, I'll have to take yours.
I told you, Sergeant. I'm not dying here today. And neither is she. Let's find out.
Easy parry. Easy dodge. Staggered. At least replaying it got the whole... I got the whole fire stun thing down better here.
Wyvern? Have you forgotten who plucked you from the
Ow.
front lines? Who trained you? Who gave you a name when you had none?
So he gives you the name, and that's why you have such a strange name. That was a bit of a debate in the chat of why he was called Wyvern, like what was the name for. It's just a thicker nickname.
Still clinging to the past like a torn blanket. Then you will die, as you should have 13 years ago.
Oh. Oh? This didn't come up in my first playthrough. I definitely know that parry didn't come up. That's strange. Just an opponent attacks to parry a strike, temporarily slowing time. What? How is that possible that that never came up in my first playthrough? Or my first play around of it, not playthrough.
For nothing. No one.
So wait, I don't get that. So you can parry just when they're attacking you? Potion just in case. don't get how the parrying works, I'll be honest.
Take your head. Not this time.
There we go. Oh, he's not dead?
Titus blade.
So I actually find it really interesting that we just kill him. I didn't think we'd actually kill him. I thought he was maybe an important character, but hey ho, dead. So we don't get any potions this time around. But yeah, look. Like I thought we were like, hey, like when one of the other guys died, he called him brother. So I thought this was a closer thing he had with them. Or I guess he was just defending himself, but still, it's strange. Anything new, interesting information? Oh, so look, it does straight up tell us it's Jill. I wasn't sure if it was confirmed, but I mean, I guess the game is confirming it is Jill. Dominant of Shiva and Clive's childhood friend, in the depths of the Nysa defile, the two came to blows at the order of the armies that enslaved them. Jill fighting to defend the priests of the Iron Kingdom, Clive obeying the Empire's orders to take the head of the Shiva's dominant. Exhausted from her tilt with Titan, Jill came close to falling to her assassin's blades, but was spared at the last moment when Clive's memory of the time together came flooding back. A bear in service of the Holy Empire of Sambrick. Tiamat is the leader of the elite assassin squadron to which Wyvern is assigned, the Bastards. Their latest mission, to take the head of the dominant of Shiva. To end this, they infiltrate the Nysa Defile, where the forces of the Republic of Dalmatia, the Iron Kingdom, are aligned against each other. Though none know their true names, rumor has it that the man now known as Tiamat was born a scion of a noble Sambrecos family and abandoned to his fate after his powers awakened. Then I want to know that I have no confirmation, but I would love this to be Ixion and not Ramu. I also remember at this point saying I hope that the dog gets Ixion. And lo and behold, it's the good boy! Okay, I don't know if I actually checked this. No, you're not gonna give me stuff on. Wanted more turbo.
Bloody wind. Well, come on then.
Fuck.
Oh, look at the good boy. What we've learned so far is all the blonde women are snakes.
Hugo dear, my proud desert lion. Would that you had taken care when chasing the hare. I expected more from the mighty Titan. We put the Ice Queen on her back, no doubt. But you'll have to work harder if you're to claim this prize.
My lady, the thunder.
Oh well, just let the thunder be.
We'll be hearing more soon enough. You always were fucking snake, Sid. work to do.
Jill. Is it really you?
It is. The lore thing told me it was her. Wait, sorry, what's your second name? I didn't quite catch it. Warwick. Hello, baby.
And who's this fine hound I see before me?
A fine hound who saved your life. That's who.
So you see, he says he saved your life, and I don't know if he's trying to imply that he saved his life because he sniffed and was able to find where Jill was, or he's implying that the dog was the one who made thunder come. And I like to believe it's the latter. I like to believe that he has the Ixion icon in him. Cornered by a battalion of the Iron Kingdom's crusaders in the depths of the nice of defile, Clive thought his end was nigh, until Sid appeared and spirited him and Jill away to the secret hideaway in the Deadlands. Spoilers.
Torgal.
Aye?
His name is Torgal.
You two acquainted? Well then, you won't mind taking him off my hands.
I still think it's horrible that they made
Funny.
Sid a good-looking man in this
I'd
game.
always pictured you as more the chocobo type.
Stop calling them chocobos.
Clive,
Does anyone actually say chocobo instead of chocobo?
Come now. Fleet as flame, fierce as a wildfire. That there was the blessing of the Phoenix. I'd heard rumours that you'd survived, but I never paid them much heed.
Can I see Torble yet? Yeah! I said Torble with Torgle. Clive's faithful friend, now fully grown. After the tragic events at Phoenix Gate, Clive believed that Torgal was lost to him forever. However, their paths were to cross again soon, 13 years later, when Torgal's new master, Sid, came to Clive's rescue in the depths of the Nysif defile. Wait. Why is Torgal with, Sid? I didn't read this before. Okay. Despite their long years apart, the two knew each other as if not a single day had passed since their separation. Oh, 'cause he's such a good boy.
Down. I didn't come all this way for your handsome mug. Now her, on the other hand, she seemed worth muddying my boots for. None the worse for wear. Still, might be best to get a second opinion. Back her up.
Not another step. I mean it.
Well, I'm not about to leave her here. Not one with a warm bed waiting. It's all right. You're welcome to join us. You do want to help her, don't you?
Do we get any information on him? Oh, we actually do. One of Sid's trusted allies, gentle giant who has warm word for everyone. Oh, bless.
Sid, if we aren't back soon, Nan'll have our heads.
I'll explain everything once we're back at the hideaway. Come on.
If Torgal wants me to go somewhere, I will follow him to the end of the world. I trust him wholeheartedly. So we got the map selection again. And it wants us to go follow Sid to the hideaway.
much further now?
But we're in the middle of the Deadlands.
Keen eye, you. The blight sucked this place dry. Meaning no trees, no birds, and no magic. But it also means no neighbours.
The last place anyone would think to look.
We actually have some information here. The westerly of Valisthea, two great continents, I don't know how to say that, guys, with its frozen northern reaches, its temperature, marshy midlands, and the searing heat of the south. It boasts a breadth of climes and cultures. Climes? And cultures not seen anywhere else in the known realms. Barren waste bereft of Aetha, where no life stirs and magic is all but unusable. Here both earth and magic are stained black, preventing any seed from quickening. In recent years, the blight has spread even more wildly, displacing whole nations before it, driving once peaceful fauna to violent desperation, and leaving silent devastation in its wake. Getting a little bit more lore than I did when I was on stream. Which I like. It's what we want to see. We want to see some lore, don't we? I just don't want to break up cutscenes all the time.
Sweet hole.
I think it looks quite nice. Very spacious. At least you're not going to get claustrophobic in here. Oh, it's a Moogle! I didn't see the Moogle originally. Moogle, Moogle,
This
Moogle.
place. These are fallen ruins.
Well, we didn't think they'd mind. And it keeps the black from our lungs.
But how do you survive without magic?
How does anyone? Hard work and a bit of nous. You must be starving. We grow them here, believe it or not. Suit yourself.
You're back.
Can I see what the Tarja? No, we got Sid's Hideaway. Sid's Hideaway. Well, he owns the Hideaway. A refuge hidden in the blighted lands of Central Storm, from where Sid operates his secretive community of freed bearers. So bearers, the people with the marks on them. While survival in the Deadlands is widely considered impossible, a combination of near indestructible, fallen ruins, and considerable ingenuity have led to the establishment of a safe haven where those who rally to their leader's cause are only just about able to eke out an albeit meagre existence. An ancient yet highly advanced civilization whose relics can be found across the length and breadth of Valisthea. The material from which these relics are constructed is far sturdier than steel and cannot be worked by modern methods, so the people of the modern day have elected to build inside and around them instead.
Zarya,
And this is the dominant.
how cold since we found her. I was hoping you might give her a look over.
All right. Goots, get her upstairs.
But none will.
Don't fret about Karen. I've taken care of her fee.
All of it.
Best healer this side of the belt. You've nothing to worry about. Go, have a look around. I'll be in my soul.
And he just munches an apple and leaves. But that is us officially caught right the way up to where we were. So pressing opens detailed map of your current area, main scenarios, destinations are marked. And we're going to end off there because that's exactly where we got to. So I'm not even... I mean, do I just save over it? I'm probably just going to save over this. It's the exact same area, but the abilities will be slightly different. So I suppose we'll start from here rather than from where we started on the Twitch. But hopefully nothing else goes wrong with like recordings and audio, and I don't need to double record like I just have. But if you would like to catch me live on Twitch, we'll be live again on Saturday, the 24th it'll be now, because we're past midnight. Link will be in the description if you want to come catch that, or you can keep watching on YouTube. I do appreciate either way. The playlist for the YouTube will be in the description as well, so you know where to catch all the episodes. But with that, make sure to poke that like button, subscribe, and comment your comments because there are comments, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!